Hello everybody, I'm Steve and welcome to Green Side Up. Now before we get started on the gardening stuff, shall we say, I ordered one of Charles Dowding's calendars a couple of weeks ago. At least I thought I'd ordered one, and I realised later after the order had gone through I'd ordered two. So what I've got is I've got two of them. I only need one. I've got two of them, of the Charles Dowding catalogues, not catalogues, calendars, signed by Charles as well. And yeah, look at that, isn't it wonderful? So what I'm doing is I'm giving one away in the community section of the channel. And now I know some people struggle to find that, but I'll leave a link in the description just under this video as to where you can go to find this. All you have to do is just leave a comment on there and I'll pick a Wyndham at random from there and send it away. But please, I know in the draws that I've done in the past, where I've done the money draws, I've done Amazon vouchers because that's worldwide inclusive, to try and include as many people from the channel and from wherever they are in the world to make things fair. Now, if I'm sending this to the other side of the world, it's obviously going to be quite exorbitant in postage costs. So for this draw, it's UK only. And when I make the draw, I'll make a couple of backup draws as well, off camera. I'll try and do the draw for that on camera, and then I'll pick 2 or 3 backups in case people who have already entered, because people just enter anyway and worry about it later. So yeah, and the draw will be next Monday, and so you've got the rest of this week and the weekend to enter if you want to win the Charles Dowding calendar for next year. So that's that. Right, now we're in the new polytunnel. This was only sheeted in June. I threw a load of plants in just to see how it would do. It's done incredibly well, and I'm now just going to reap the harvest. First thing are these tomatoes. These were all grown from side shoots from the mother plants, which were in the large tunnel. They've long since finished, been dug up, and the beds have been replanted. And I now need to get these in. I did have a big patch over here of the mini pop small sweet corn, which was shading these. They've long since gone. They've been done, and these have been ripening in the sunshine, and we've got a lovely crop in here. And this is plants for free, so these tomatoes are all for free. All I did was just chuck them in the ground, green side up, and yeah, we've got a lovely harvest. So I'm going to get these off, and then there's a few other bits and bobs in here, because over this winter, because it was only sheeted in June in here, there's still lots of work to be done in here, actually on the tunnel itself, and work to be done undercover on those wet days through the winter. And this is part of my strategy for winter jobs, is I have 2 lists of wet day jobs, dry day jobs, and depending on what the weather is when I come down, or if the weather changes, I can swap and change about, because I already got those jobs written down on a list and I know where to go, and I can tick them off, and it makes life for me so much easier, rather than thinking I'll come down and dig that bed over, and by the time I get down here it's hoying it down with rain, and you think, oh, I can't do that, what am I going to do now? Spend 10 minutes thinking of something else. So I've got those jobs ready to go, and I don't miss anything that way. So anyway, we're going to get this lot down. Now you can see here what a fabulous crop that is. I mean, this truck's 18 inches long, 12 inches wide. Gosh, there's a lot of tomatoes there. Mostly, or a lot of them, are ripe now, and the rest will continue to ripe on the kitchen worktop or windowsill at home. Very pleased with that, because that's a crop for free. Now again, with these melons, these were planted late. They were planted mid-June. I would normally want them in a bit earlier, but we've got a couple of melons off them, which, to be honest, I didn't expect. I didn't think I'd get any. It was more to see how the growth went for them, and I've got 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, these secondary ones are a little bit smaller, but they'll all go home. And that's definitely not going to ripen. That's solid, that one. But these other ones, fairly reasonable really. Slightly smaller than I would expect, but again, this is a new variety to me. And this is the last of the aubergines. And I'm taking these now because we've got these marks on them. This means pests are after them, so I'll take them now to avoid them being ruined. They're still good enough to use, but yeah, they'll do. There's still others actually coming on here. I spotted one yesterday, I think. Yeah, but I've noticed the nights are too cool now, I think, for these to do well. So I'm just going to rip it all out now. So all this is going to come out and be dug over, all the melons and all the tomatoes. Get it clear, and then we're back to, well, we're at a stage where it's like a workshop in here. So to follow on with anything that I do, like any of the work that I'm going to be doing in here this winter, just hit the big red subscribe button down there, and then you won't miss any of my future content. And as you do that, there's a bell there, hit that, and it's your notification bell, select all, and then you'll just get an email when I post a new video and let you know that I'm following on with something. And it's the same with all the seeds that I've been sowing over July, August, September, and more next month. It allows you to follow that journey through all the way through to harvest. So if you want to follow all that on, just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you, it doesn't bite, and it's free of charge to do it. And it's, you know, you'll see what I get up to over the winter months. The link for the calendar is just underneath this video. Have a look at that, and you can go and enter that. Just reply with a comment and you'll be entered into the draw. But remember, it's UK only, just because it's exorbitant cost. You know, the costs are just too high to post it around the world, so I'm just going to keep this draw just for the UK only, but you can enter that. But that's it for today. Look after yourselves, everyone. It's absolutely boiling in here now. My face is dripping, leaking. Anyway, look after yourselves, stay safe. I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-ra now.